Hello, 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 and welcome to another Dominaria draft here on the channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, welcome, welcome, welcome. Okie doke. So, pack one, pick one. Urza's Ruinous Blast is a card you can build around, but I just don't think it's insane. Because a lot of the time, their best card is going to be Legendary. Curator's Ward's not really playable. Halar the Fire Fletcher is good if you are red-green, but I wouldn't first pick it if there's a better card in the pack that's more flexible. Sergeant at Arms is a card that's decent. It's not insane, though. It's not as good as I thought it would be when I first started drafting. Seal Away is great premium removal. I think this card's quite good. Just kills anything for 2 mana pretty much because they are going to be attacking, and I don't think there's like many huge threats with Vigilance in this format. Keldon Martyr's pretty good. Thallid Omnivore's pretty good. I think my pick order is Seal Away, pretty clear number 1 for me, and then Thallid Omnivore's number 2, and then I would probably take the Halar after that over the Keldon Raider. So that's a pretty close one too. Okie doke. Second pick. Oh man, we could have gone Legendary Sorcery into Legendary Sorcery. How sweet would that have been? Hey, yeah, same pick order. That's kind of cool. Not me. Okay, so Arvad the Cursed is a good card, I think. You don't even need a Legendary for it to be good. Just a 5-mana 3/3 Death Touch Lifelink is pretty good. Primeval's Glorious Rebirth I don't think is very good. I think it's just too much. It's asking you too much. You have to have a Legendary in play and Legendaries in your graveyard, and preferably multiples. I don't think it's very good. Goblin Barrage is just solid removal. You can splash it. It's pretty good. After that, the commons aren't that exciting. I think the best common is by far Sapling Migration. So I think it's between these 3 cards. I don't think I really want to make myself play black-white here. Just because of my second pick. I might move off of white if white's not open. So I think it's going to be a Goblin Barrage for me here. I think it's going to be not better than Sapling Migration, but it's a little bit more flexible. Sapling Migration, you kind of have to do a little bit of work to make it good in a deck. So I think I'm going to take the Goblin Barrage here because I don't want to make myself play black-white. However, I mean, oh man, this pack has some good stuff in it. Shanna's Legacy is a very good card. It's good with Sapling Migration. If I'd gone Seal Away into Sapling Migration into Shanna, I'd be pretty happy. However, I didn't do that. I think that Daring Archaeologist is also quite good as a 4-mana 3/3. It gets some value sometimes, like you can get back random artifacts that died or that you milled with stuff. But also just getting a +1/+1 counter whenever you play a historic spell is pretty good. So I think I'm going to take the Daring Archaeologist here because it goes with my Seal Away, and I'm not necessarily playing green yet for Shanna, though Shanna is quite good if you end up in green-white specifically. I could still be just white-red, in which case I would rather have the Archaeologist. And I kind of just want to solidify myself into one color. There are several green cards here. Ancient Animus isn't insane. Memorial to Unity is pretty good, but I'd rather pick a card like Shanna over that. But I'm just going to take the Archaeologist. I think it's a pretty good card. Song of Freyalise is quite good. It's the first 2 abilities aren't insane. The first 2 modes, this 2 saga chapters aren't lore counters aren't insane, but the third one's just really good. Just buffing your whole team, Vigilance, Trample, Indestructible, so you get a free massive Alpha Strike. Otherwise in this pack, there are some good ones. Gitu Chronicler's good. Calico Skin Witch is good. I think I would take Chronicler over Skin Witch just because in the late game, you can play Chronicler for value, and late game Skin Witch is often not going to get you value, when everyone's top decking. Oh my gosh, Melvin the Muppet with the host. Thank you so much. Everyone from Melvin's stream, welcome, welcome. We are drafting some Dominaria. My name is NicolaiBolas. I primarily do draft here. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy. In the middle of a draft right now. I think I'm going to take the Song of Freyalise. I've been seeing some green signals. The red cards aren't insane. Syncopate's fine, but I think I'm just going to take the Song of Freyalise here. It works with my Daring Archaeologist as a historic spell, and it kind of fits the white-green tokens theme I'd been seeing with the Shanna and the Sapling Migration from before. I could definitely see an argument for one of the red cards there. The Syncopate's also a fine pick, but I just think green might be the way to go. There weren't any great white cards. Test Seeker. I like it. Oh, man. Test Seeker, the Seeker, but oh, man. That's really funny. I think Pegasus Courser is a pretty clear pick here. It's going in with my white cards. It's just also a pretty good evasive threat that gives something else evasion. Just a pretty good card, I think, and I'm going to take it. And now, I don't think Excavation Element is insane. I think Pegasus Courser is better than Sergeant at Arms because a lot of the time you can win in the air. So I'm going to take another Pegasus Courser here, keep myself solidified in white. Sergeant at Arms can be good, especially with like cards like Song of Fraley's, but I think Pegasus Courser is just going to be more valuable overall. Also, not like any strong cards in other colors, so white is the color that is clearly flowing here for me. Thank you, Melvin. I hope you have a good night's sleep. And yeah, in case anybody from my stream was watching and has never heard of Melvin the Muppet, he's also a streamer. He is a Muppet streamer, so he's got a actually Melvin is just a Muppet, and he streams. That's Melvin, yeah. It's exactly how it sounds. Actually, it's a Muppet in the corner of the screen instead of a person. Oh yeah, and so hopefully that hyped up Melvin enough for everyone. I think we're just going to take the land here. We are solidly white. There's nothing really great in other colors. We don't really need the elephant. And we don't really need the Windgrace Acolyte. So we're just going to take the land here. That's guaranteed to make our deck because we are pretty solidly white at this point. Now we are going to take the Mammoth Spider.
Enough on the screens, Nikolai. Fuck.
Pretty happy to get the Mammoth Spider here. It's just a solid card. Now we'll get a Sergeant at Arms. Now we get a Sergeant at Arms here. Pretty good to pick this up, I guess. Just another white card that we can play. Primeval's Glorious Rebirth came back. Voltaic Serpent came back. We're not going to be playing this card. We'll take Partick Wanderer, I guess. It's a big fatty that we could maybe play. So right now we're just pretty much mono white. Memorial of Unity is nice. Pretty happy to get another spell land. I think our deck's looking pretty good right now. Nothing exceptional. We'll take the Journey Mage. Goes with our Goblin Barrage a little bit better. And we'll take the Arbor Armament. We don't need a second Partick Wanderer. Not playing that. Not playing that. Huh. The hit of the lamp is quite strong. We don't have really a ton of artifacts, though. I do like Wild Onslaught, but I think I'm going to take Blessed Light here. It's just guaranteed to make my deck. I'm still not 100% sure on my second color. Wild Onslaught's good, but it could wheel also. Yeah, Blessed Light's looking pretty good here. And there's an Eviscerate. There's a Landmark Envoy. There's a Spore Crown Thallid. Nothing's really calling out to me. I could take the Spore Crown Thallid. I don't think I'm playing black, so I'm just going to take the Spore Crown Thallid, and maybe I end up with a couple Sapling Makers and I want to play it, but I don't think I'm splashing an Eviscerate here. Though I do have Song of Fraley's to maybe help me. Could take Blink of an Eye. Though I'm not playing blue. I'm just going to take the Spore Crown Thallid. And there's a Spore Swarm. There's also a Yavimaya Sap Herd. I think green-white is the way to go. I'm not even sure which one of these is better. Like, I feel like it's Sap Herd, but... Two and a 1/1 is probably better than 3 1/1s. If they cost the same amount of mana, I'd rather have 3 1/1s, but costing an extra mana is a big deal. I'm gonna take the Sap Herd. There's also some blue cards, but I like taking the Sap Herd. It goes well with my Spore Crown Thallid. I can curve Song of Fraley's into Sap Herd, and then ramp. So I like the Sap Herd here. Wow, this is really going well. I think Grun is quite good. It can just kill them single-handedly, so they kind of have to deal with it. It's like a 6-mana 10/10. I think it's better than Sapherd, especially because my deck isn't as focused on Thalids. I could definitely see a deck where I would rather have Saplings, Makers, and stuff, but I think Grun is just very strong, so. Like in a deck with a couple Thallid Omnivores, Grun could definitely be better. I might just take Nature's Spiral here. Just another little utility spell. Maybe Primordial Worm is better, though. I could see this card being solid. I haven't played with this card yet. It doesn't seem insane, because it's like adding 2 to the cost of any of your spells in your graveyard, but it's like kind of nice utility. I think I'm just going to take the Worm, though. Another big fatty. Kind of immediately punished with another Worm. Charge could be fine, but I don't know if I'm going that wide. I don't think I need the Elephant, though, so I'll take the charge. Over another Worm. I don't think I need another fatty. Moral to Glory is nice. At this point, I'm playing green-white pretty convincingly. Another Memorial is nice. I like spell lands. It helps you run 18 lands and still have good stuff to do. I'm taking it over a Crow's Intruder or a Davenant Trapper. Yeah, I'll take the Memorial. And now I'll take a good sideboard card over a medium 2-drop. Adventurous Impulse is not an insane card, and I think Mammoth Spider can be better than Primordial Worm just so I don't lose to Flyers while I go wide on the ground, and I already have a couple 6-drops. So I think we'll just take Mammoth Spider. I guess I'll take Poet. I might get a couple Sagas I care about. Probably not. Hey, I got the Nature Spiral back. Probably a good sign that I didn't take it the first time around. If I'm getting it back. I do like Bardic Wanderer in this deck because I have Archaeologist to get it back late. That's just a nice little interaction to have. I don't think Flames of Kelt is playable. I'll take the marginal playable Demonic Figure. This deck's looking very good right now, just because of all the these are all my spells that aren't creatures and cards that I want to cast on curve. Just because I have 3 spell lands, so I can run like 18 lands, hit my land drops consistently. I have a pretty decent late game. Some flying. Pegasus Course is going to do work, I think, helping my big stuff get over. I have some removal. Combat Trick. Ooh. Marwyn is nice. She's just good ramp. But I don't have any other elves. And I don't know how much I want to go from 3 to 5. I might just take Untamed Kavu. Skittering Surveyor is also a nice card that I really like, but at this point I'm not splashing. Yeah, I think this card looks kind of nice, but I don't really have the synergy to go with it. And I don't need to ramp up past 6, really. I'm just going to take the Kavu. It's just a big body. 5 mana 5/5 is nice. I like Skittering Surveyor as well. It's kind of just a 2-for-1. It works well with my Archaeologist. Yeah, no way I press a Kavu for a Marwyn. I don't think Marwyn's as good as she, like, just as good as, like, the uncommon here. Marwyn Maywheel, that is also true Belangia. I like Skittering Surveyor, but Untamed Kavu is just really good. I'm putting in the 5-drop slot. And Grand Warlord Rada is so good. So is Cast Down. Juggernaut's also quite nice. I think I'm going to take... Thank you, XM Old Gold X, for the follow. I really appreciate it. I'm going to take Juggernaut here. It's pretty cool to cut curve Pegasus Courser into Juggernaut. I think that's going to win me a couple games if I can ever do that. I'm not really looking to splash here because I don't really have the things to support it. If I'd taken the Skittering Surveyor, I could have splashed, but I only had like a Goblin Barrage to splash, but I didn't really think I needed because I do have 2 removal spells already, and I do have pretty good proactive game plan. But if I'd been able to splash, I might have splashed Grand Warlord Rada. Now I think I'm going to take the Jousting Lance. I think it's just going to be good in this deck. I have big stuff to put it on, so that they kind of just get screwed by trying to, like, they can't, like, throw a ton of stuff in front of it. And then I also have a bunch of small stuff that it's good on, too. So I think Jousting Lance is going to be nice. Bailiff Gorge is also pretty solid. I'm pretty happy to get that. I don't really have 4-drops. These are all 5-drops. I guess I have 2 4-drops, 2 5-drops. But yeah, Bailiff Gorge is going to be nice. Lance is good in pretty much any deck playing creatures. Yeah, that is true. I think Bailiff Gorge is better than Sergeant at Arms by a decent amount. I could take Corrosive Ooze. Llanowar Scout's also fine. I think I'll take Ooze. And now I'll take a Mesa Unicorn over the second Pierce the Sky. Or I could take Blood Tallow Candle to go with my Daring Archaeologist. Mesa Unicorn is a good 2-drop. And you really do want to have good 2-drops if you can afford to have them. Though I do like the Blood Tallow Candle combo with Archaeologist. I do have several 2-drops already. Though this is a pretty bad one. And this is a pretty bad one. So I kind of don't want to play either of these in my deck. So I might just need the 2-drop. Though Blood Tallow Candle is quite nice with my Archaeologist. I'm going to take the Candle. I think it just gives me a little bit more late game power. Now I'm going to take Gift of Growth. It's a better combat trick than Arbor Ornament. I don't really need a second Pierce the Sky, I don't think. I'm not really in the market for dub. I'll take Arbor Ornament for the sideboard. Take out Arbor Ornament. I think I might main Corrosive Ooze. Actually, I'd probably main the Spore Crown Thallid. I think the odds of them having equipment is lower than the odds of me drawing both these in the same game. I'm not sure, though. Hard to say for sure. Another spell land. That's nice. We aren't really in the market for Ancient Animus. It's not insane. We have 3 removal spells already. We don't really need another one, I don't think. Yeah, we don't really have an insane amount of huge creatures. I think we're just going to take another Memorial. Be pretty happy with it. Thallid as a removal magnet. They'll kill it because they don't know what's in our deck. Guardians of Koilos for the sideboard. Maybe we want it sometimes. Charge. This deck ended up interesting. I think the Jousting Lance plus 3 Memorial to Glory is going to be quite good. We also have like chump blockers for days while our Pegasus Coursers win in the air. Definitely an 18-land deck. So we might have to, we're just going to have to add 2 cards from our sideboard. Probably just going to add Corrosive Ooze so we don't die. And Arbor Armament. This card's not really great in our deck. Nature's Spiral could be interesting. But we already have like Archaeologist to get back a permanent of some of like one of our types of permanent artifacts. So I think we have enough recursion, so. This looks fine. You play Impulse over the green combat trick. I think Impulse is just really bad. You're paying an extra mana to not really develop your board. And I already have a bunch of stuff to do on turn like 1, which is when you'd ideally be doing that. I could main a Pierce the Sky, but I already have Arbor Ornament and Gift of Growth. Maybe I want Nature's Spiral. Or a Charge. I'll try it like this, though. Impulse is not a draw spell, it's a filter spell. It doesn't net you card advantage. So I'm going to run 9/9. Actually, I'm going to run 10/8. I just have a lot more green stuff. My Song of Fraley is going to be insane in this deck. I really wish I had that Shanna. The Shanna would have been absurd. Look at all the ways I can make 1/1s. All of the ways. Yeah. I think I'll play first. I don't have any like cheap interaction, so I could just get run over if I. Oh, this is a good hand. Turn 4 Juggernaut. Okay. It's not Impulse, but I will consider it. It's like very, like, it doesn't hit a lot of stuff that you would care about, like removal for tight situations or things like that. Yeah, not going to play the Cabo on turn 2. We're going to go 4 drop, 5 drop, 6 drop. Oh no. I'm sure his Spore Crown Thallid is much better than my Spore Crown Thallid in green-black. Oh no. Oh dear. Ooh. It may not matter. If I'd had the Pegasus Courser, I might have just played the Untamed Kabu. I'm not blocking. Fungal Infection just destroys me if I block here. That's like make a 2/2 kill your creature for 1 mana. Well, I mean, like, a lot of the time you... I don't know. Oh man, he missed a land drop. I mean, it hits a lot, but, like, paying an extra mana to get one of your cards is not really what you want to be doing in Limited. Like, when all of your cards are, like, roughly similar cards. Oh my god, of course. Of course he has the Broken Bond for my rascal. Please draw land. Please draw land. Please draw land. Please draw land. Not really what you want to see. Second Pegasus Courser. As soon as I draw a land, I'm golden. If he didn't have that Broken Bond, he was so dead. I'm fine trading 2 for 2. Because as soon as I draw a land, I just smash him. Let's go. Now I will block. It has Vigilance too. Wow, they gave each other flying. Teamwork makes the dream work, as they say. Oh man, opponent is very screwed. They did not hit the lands they needed. The way I hit my land on that turn. Yeah, Sapphire maybe? Oh yeah, he would have had a brutal curve out if I'd let him. This is a removal magnet. I think I'm going to kill it with Blessed Light. But not out until I've played my Mammoth Spider. So I'll play my Mammoth Spider. That way I have lethal next turn. I don't think he can kill me because he can't remove this and hit me for like a million. My Little Ponies. Oh yeah, my little ponies working together to kill people. That doesn't sound as My Little Ponies as I thought it would. That took a dark twist. Dang. Jeez. Magic is a dark game. Not a place for My Little Ponies. Oh no. Oh my god, he would have had such a good curve out. Poor opponent. You tried. Flying. Flying. They're all flying together. Opponent did not hit their third land drop. Yeah, that is just a massacre. Okay, let's see how we want to change things up. So knowing that he's a Spore Ground Valid deck, do I want Charge in my deck to like make all my guys bigger too? I don't think so. I'm going to run it back. I don't have much of a sideboard. If I had another 2-drop, I'd probably bring it in. Aha, this is a glorious hand. Turn 4 Primordial Worm. We're going to go Song of Freyalise. Actually, that doesn't work. Never mind. I was thinking I could go Song and then the next turn play Sapphire and then next turn it would work out for me, but it doesn't. It never does. But I can do some cool things on turn 3. Opponent with a relatively slow start. Slimefoot, eh? That's scary. Sapphire, pretty easy play here. Next turn I can Song of Freyalise essentially for free if I want to. He's attacking. I'm not going to block. My Song of Freyalise incentivizes me not to trade. Opponent's probably like doing the judgment based on what happened last game. Okay, he's just going to stay back and make a token. Okay. I think I'm going to play the tap land, play Song of Freyalise, play Sergeant at Arms. This way I spend my mana efficiently. And I get my guy on the battlefield. Next turn I'll have access to 8 mana. So I can cast my Primordial Worm or my Untamed Kavu if I draw something else to cast as well. Wow, he's Broken Bonding it. That's not nice. I think I'm just going to exile this Linefoot. Power Stone Shard, that is interesting. Yeah, I'm just going to get rid of this Linefoot. It's just a problem. No, I'm not gonna. Now I am going to block because I don't think he has Arbor Armament. And if he does, then he has it. Okay, he does have Arbor Armament. Like, I didn't see it game 1. It seems like a weird card to have in a Saplings deck. And if he does have Arbor Armament, I really don't think I struggle to beat him. Gonna get rid of that guy. Send in the clowns. If he trades, I'm pretty happy because that means he has less jump blockers for this worm. Oh, yeah, that's perfect for me. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm feeling very confident in this game. I wanted to offer the trade on my turn so he couldn't like draw his 2/2 that makes his guy pump, because then if I hold my guy back, I just look silly. Okay. Play a land, attack. Fungal infection. Okay, that's also fine by me. Another jump blocker he doesn't have. It does look bad if he has like a... I don't know if there's an edict effect in this set. I kind of forget, but... Given that having spell lands is the exact reason you kind of like this, because we're both out of resources. Say I didn't have this 7/6. Say all I had were the lands. Then I would still be advantaged because I have these 1/1s. Oh, the Eldest Reborn. Yeah, that would be really bad for me. Oh, yeah, I knew there was one. I remember getting blown out by it multiple times, yeah. Yeah, I've been wrecked by Eldest Reborn. Send in for 7. Play my Untamed Kavu. And my land. He jumps. Always good when your opponent's jumping. Oh. Jumping with the 2/2. Interesting strategy. Why would he jump? Maybe he has a card that brings back 2 creatures from his graveyard to his hand, and he wants a creature in his graveyard. He just concedes. Okay. Okay, that was not as scary as I thought it would be. I'm kind of scared of black-green. Terrifying archetype. Absolutely terrifying. Omnivore gains life from sap. No, because they're both... Sapling. Maybe? I'll look it up later. That is maybe an interesting thing. That is actually a reason. I was like thinking there could be no possible reason. Playing against Jake the German. I already know more things about this person than he knows about me. Okay, that's cool. Good to know. He's kept the Sapling token. We'll keep this. We're on the draw. We have 18 lands in our deck. Oh yeah, that's a good draw. Let's go. As you saw, he had no hope. He just wanted to confuse me. He's like, huh. Okay, so this is looking good. We have Juggernaut plus 2 combat tricks to protect it. I like playing my tap land there. And opponent is missing land drops. Could mean they have a Syncopate in hand. Or they just have nothing. If he does nothing this turn, it means he probably has Syncopate. Yes, tapping mana. Perfect. Oh, that's so good for me. Oh, hello. I'm doing things that are way ahead of curve. Oh, you played a 2/2 for 3 mana. I played a 5/3. How do you like me now? And I have a 3/5 for each guy to stop his flyer. He like does something crazy with it. I also have... I was so excited, opponent. Why? He's a defender. He no longer has to attack every turn. I didn't realize the interaction. Deep Freeze, if I put it on an opponent's creature, it can't block Juggernaut because it can't be blocked by walls. So, yeah, for all you Juggernaut lovers out there, that's just a fun fact. Also, just a friendly tip, when you're tapping for mana, always tap Memorial to Unity before you tap other things. Because you might misclick. Whereas if you tap it first, if you click it, it'll make you pay the cost, and then you can click undo. Judge is familiar. Okay. Land. That is a fine draw. Okay, so we're going to attack first. And then next turn, our Song of Freyalise is acting like a ritual, and so we can ramp out our Partic Wanderer or our Grun. Grun, the Lonely King. I did it. I'm going to do as I say. Okay, let's go. That's what I mean to do. Always tap the Memorial first, just to avoid misclicks, because that'd be such a field bad. Like if I sacrificed it right there, it's just so bad. Josu Vess. Haha, the classic, the cost reduction that he forgets about. Oh man, we've all been there, buddy. Don't worry, we've all been there. This Grun is going to be sweet. I'm going to lead with the Grun. Don't really need to cast it with Kicker. You can just get in there for 10 next turn. These 3/5s can't really attack into his 4/5 very well. Don't really want to use my Gift of Growth necessarily. Kind of want to use it to protect my Grun. Divination, okay. I'm fine with that. Okay, it's an island, so he can't like stop my Grun. He's gonna have to like chump block Grun. Okay. That's nice. Going to attack with Grun, because attacking alone is just very good. Oh, he might have Momentary Blink. Oh, Merfolk Trickster. Oh, okay. I can attack with this, cast Gift of Growth if he blocks, and still have enough for Partic Wanderer. This is going to be a great next turn for me. Attacking all out with my massive creatures that are indestructible and have vigilance. Don't mind if I do. And trample? What? They gain trample? Oh my god. That's brilliant. Deep freeze again on my. This guy knows that I have Daring Archaeologist. He's just targeting all my artifacts. He's a monster. Trigger. Dang it. Oh, this is so massive. Oh, that's so brutal. Oh man, sorry opponent. Get destroyed. He sacked his guy too and everything. Oh, that's so good. And I can use my Gift of Growth to kill his Josu Vess. I can't quite kill him, so it's not really worth it. I'd just rather kill his guy. But I can attack next turn. Boom, let's go. The plays. We're going to bring in Pierce this guy because we saw 2 flyers. Arbor Armament could be good as well. What's good against Deep Freeze? Might just take out Corrosive Ooze. Don't really need 2 Arbor Armaments. Oh my god, I should have brought in the Guardian. Because it can bounce my stuff that's under the Deep Freezes. Oh well. Oh, this is an easy keep. Opponent's on a mulligan. So yeah, I should have brought in the Guardians, because then if he puts like a Deep Freeze on my Grun, I can just bounce it to my hand. So yeah, that would have been much better than just a random card that I have in my deck. I'm sure I could have found one to take out. This is a nice little arrangement. Having 4 spell lands is just so huge. I think I play this here instead of the Jousting Lance. It means that I can't equip it on turn 3. I mean on turn 4. If I go turn here, turn 2. Turn 3 I play this. Yeah, I can play it on turn 4 then, I guess. If he has Syncopate, I play into it, but I don't know if he has Syncopate. You could just have him Merfolk Trickster. Okay, he doesn't have Syncopate. Okay. So I'm going to play Sap Herd, and then next turn after that I'll equip and play my tap land. Oh, yeah. The value. The value. We got our 2-card combo, folks. I knew we could do it. I never doubted us for a second. Tempest Djinn. Yikes. Get in there, buddy. I'm glad we brought in Pierce Disguise. Next turn I can play Spore Crown Thallid and get in there for some sweet, sweet damage. Oh man, not a Deep Freeze. No fun opponent. He's attacking. Okay, that's good for me. Means I can retaliate for 4 again. He's hitting me for 3, I'm hitting for 4. Favorable exchange. Spore Crown Thallid. I could equip here, or I could just play my Sergeant at Arms. I think I'd rather just equip. Because he can't win the race if he keeps attacking. But this means that I get to attack for him for an extra 4 damage next turn as well, and I don't have to spend the mana. Also, I can maybe kick the Sergeant at Arms if I draw another mana. Though I'd rather play the Grun then. I think making a 4-powered attacker is pretty relevant, because then he can't attack me, and you kind of have to find a solution. Okay, so yeah, things are looking great still. Okay, so he's scrying. Two cards on the bottom, that's pretty good for him. Okay, he's hitting me. If I don't draw a land, I will just attack with both my guys. And I will anyway. I mean, I didn't draw a land, so I will obviously. And then I can Gift of Growth and seal away his guy and just destroy him. Okay. He goes to 6. I will seal away. Get rid of his little threat. And then I will play my Sergeant at Arms. See, because then I wouldn't have had either of those attacks. I would have hit him for 1 damage. No, I would have hit him for 2. I would have missed out on 2 points of damage, and then this turn I would have had to equip it. So I guess I wouldn't have been able to attack with this guy though. So interesting spot. I think it ended up working out the exact same in terms of damage. Maybe. Joy was familiar. A fine addition to the squad. I attack all out. Yeah, I'll just attack with this guy. Because he could just eat, chump. I don't really want him to be able to eat. I'm going to go for it. Let's go. I mean, I could have just put him down to 2, but there's like cards he could have, I think, that would maybe get him out of it. Like, what could he have? If he had a kill spell and he's using it on this, I'm probably okay with it. I mean, I'm playing Grun the next turn. I don't know what cards he could have had. But like, if he plays a big creature that I can't attack through, I guess this could help me with that. But I think going forward is probably correct. It all depends on whether you think your opponent has something, which I didn't really get the read that he did. Probably would have used it if he had something. Okay, on to the finals again. We were in this exact same spot in my last draft, where we started off 2-0-4-0. And now we are back into the finals. Our deck is pretty cool. I think it's nice. I like it. What does chat think? Does the chat think that we will get the trophy? Whew. Chat, send me your strength. Opponent is too afraid. They know that if they click that accept match, they will be facing down the wrath. Ooh, new match. That last guy couldn't handle it. Oh, will this new challenger also be afraid? No, they shall not be. Oh man, getting paired down. This happened last time too, but we lost 2-1 in a really close one. Oh, this is a great hand. Excellent keep. Candle plus Archaeologist combo. Don't want to play our Blood Tallow Candle early on if we don't have to. We're just going to wait, because if we draw our Archaeologist, we'd rather play it after to get the Historic trigger. And like, it costs 1 mana, so it's not going to be a huge deal. Like on turn 6, we're not going to activate Candle, we're going to cast Primordial Worm. And we're not going to seal away this thing, because we're going to just play our 2-3, which just blanks this as a card. I feel like we're winning right now. He didn't have a 3-drop. Oh man, rewarded to the max for our Archaeologist play. Also for taking the Blood Tallow Candle over some like decent card. Over the Unicorn. Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. He had triple white. Ugh. No. We're going to play our Archaeologist, and the next turn we can Candle plus Sappard. But I don't think he's attacking with Marshall, so we're just taking another 3 damage here. And if he does, we can Candle and seal away this. We're going to take it. Yikes. Down to 9. Nothing. I'll put a stop on my Candle. And then I'm going to pass. If he attacks with he's not going to attack again with Marshall, maybe. Maybe I should have taken that opportunity, but I feel like I'll be able to use my seal away for a more brutal play later. And I don't want him to just have Blessed Light for it. Worm is good. I'm just going to play Sapphire and jump with the token. Opponent probably just will hopefully think I'm just out of lands. Using the Seal Away on his Marshal would have worked out much better. Because it ended up just wasting my mana. But now I could maybe kill his Primordial Worm with it. This might just be a bigger threat. Depends. Penless Marshal is pretty annoying. Oh man. Jump. Block. Double block. I'd rather put the 2 guys on the Marshal. That way if he wants to like kill my better creature, he has to use the pump spell on this guy to save him instead of saving his Marshal. I mean, he must have something. Oh. Sure. We will let that happen. We're not going to put a counter on our guy to save him. So now it's a 7/7. Yeah, we got wrecked. Unfortunate. It happens. We needed to have that extra land last turn so we could seal away this in response to the Gift of Growth, and then we'd have a chance. As it is, we're just gonna... Do we concede? I don't think we concede. We don't actually lose yet. We just get very close to. We have to seal away. Jeez, we're so screwed. Huh. So we had to manage to kill the Marshal. Huh. Maybe we should just all put everything onto the Marshal to block the Marshal with everything. Yep. I take it. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah, we're dead. Okay. So we know he has a flyer. What do we want to board in? Probably want... I just want to run it back. I think our deck's pretty good. I think we just maybe like misplayed that one turn. We should have gotten rid of the Marshal. But I don't think we could have beaten the Worm then. Yeah, we do want to play first against his deck especially. Keeping this hand. Only has one color, but... He's on a mulligan. Huh. Okay, so we're going to go Memorial into set the Valid into hopefully Saphard. That'd be a great curve out. Taking off the end step stop. Okay, cool. We got our Valid out there. He's doing his job. He is doing his job. Courser, that's a good card to draw. We'll attack. If he has Gideon's Reproach, we're fine with him using it on our 2/2. Now we just have to draw planes and we're golden. This card is so good. We'll trade 2 for 2. We certainly don't want to block him because our arbor armament is just going to get blown out. I'm going to play this now. I have to draw planes and then archaeologist to get punished for that. Whereas if I draw like a 6-drop that I want to play and I don't draw another land, I might get punished for not playing it when I have the mana available. I really just need to draw planes and then I'm probably in great shape. I do have 8 white sources in the deck. The 3 of them are memorials that come in tapped. That is the downside of memorials, so I couldn't play my Pegasus Courser. I could also consider cracking this memorial to Unity at some point. Huh. Dub, you say? That is not what I like to see. Still 2 turns away from killing it. Yikes. Huh, nice. Got him. Oh, no, it only gets equipments. That's unfortunate. Oh, man. So now the race is pretty close. Hopefully he taps out and we can kill this with our candle. Like, if he plays the Marshal here, I'm going to be very sad. Just, like, such a stupid combination to have. Like, oh, man. Also, the fact that this doesn't get auras is really tilting. Only kills equipment. I guess it'd be weird, like, oh my god, of course. Of course. Obviously. Obviously, why else would he go for the obvious? He might have the untap trick, but if he has the untap trick, I'd rather he uses it before my Mammoth Spider comes down. Of course. Of course. No, we're never going to find our white source. It's never going to happen. Tis unfortunate. And this needs double white to kick it properly. Okay, so what do I need to have happen for me to win this game? I first have to get rid of this. How can I get rid of that? I have no way of killing it. No, I have white spells of killing, but I don't have any white mana. So I think I have to block this and chump this. If I like triple block this, I could kill it, but then he kills this and I just have to chump this next turn and I might go to 3. Huh. I think this gives me the best chance. It's unfortunate that I lose this game to Mana Screw. Wow, he got me good. Yep, not much I can do there. So I would have gotten really hosed if I tried to triple block that. Yikes. So now I think my out is I have to double block this, and then next turn I have to draw my 7/6 of my own. And I have to have him have nothing. It's not looking good, folks. Or I could draw my Kavu. Alternatively, he could just wait for this to attack. If he wants to cool the aggression for a turn. Because if he just holds back his Sergeant at Arms, I have to suicide in. Unfortunate. Please attack me. Yeah, this is a forced block. I can't just suicide in my Juggernaut. Ooh, it worked. Kavu. Not a Kavu. Ooh. Grun the Lonely King is here. Also Primordial Worm. Primordial Worm is bigger. Dang. Okay, so I'm going to go to 3 here. Maybe he has absolutely nothing. Ah, just what I was looking for. Another forest. You have no idea how much I wanted that forest. It couldn't have been a plains. Oh, man. Dang. Rats. If I had 1 plains, this game would have been so different. Wah, wah. Wah, wah. Oh, well. Classic. 2-0, lose the finals. I've done that 4 drafts in a row. Kind of annoying, but it happens. Our deck was not insane, but I feel like we could have definitely won that last match if we had drawn a little bit better. But it was fine. We had some good matches. And yeah, I enjoyed myself. I hope you enjoyed yourself. If you did, and you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to click that thumbs up and subscribe to get updates whenever I post new content. If you have any questions about the draft or the gameplay, be sure to leave them questions or comments. Be sure to leave them in the comment section down below, and I will happily respond with my thoughts or answers. If you would like to catch me streaming live on Twitch, you can find me on twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas. And there will be a link to that in the description below. If you would like to connect with me on social media, you can find me on Twitter. Tweet me at NicolaiBolas. I'll look at your deck list. I'll answer any of your questions. And yeah, I post there whenever I go live, whenever I have a 3-0 deck list, and whenever I have a new YouTube video. So you can find me there. And there will be a link to that in the description as well. But anyway, that is going to do it for this video. We didn't get the trophy, but we did have fun and learned a lot. So yeah, hopefully you can do well in your drafts. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you next time.